Line Morning Show. I'm Steven. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. So today's Wednesday, and around here, I hope you know what that means. It means we get to talk to one of our favorite people of all time. Yeah, she's known as Becka Duke or the Becker, and it's always a blast to talk with her. And this morning, I have the pleasure of having her over Zoom right now. Good morning, Becker. How are you?
Good morning. If I was any better, y'all couldn't stand me.
I got you. So you're navigating the beginning of school right now. How's all that going?
It's going good. Weezer wishes that it started after 9 o'clock, but we had energy to get there this morning, and everybody was in a good mood. She's a little anxious. The other two are just, ready for school to begin, but Weezer's a little nervous because her and Sawyer are not in the same area this year, so
Gotcha.
not having Big Brother to walk her to class is kind of, she's a little anxious about that.
Yeah, Big Brother can be a big protector sometimes too. So, wow, this is going to be a brand new world for her, huh?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so tell us what's going on. What else is going on in the wonderful world of Becker?
Oh, gosh, just busy mom. Volleyball is in full swing. Sawyer's fixing to have flag football in full swing. And so, just the normal old everyday work life, parenting, and making sure we all keep our sanity. And that's a full-time job as it is.
I got you. And I understand that the boss is trying to capitalize on your TikTok stardom here. He's like, I want you to start a TikTok for the office. Now, how has that process been?
So it is a process, and, I have to work on content.
Right.
And so I'm actually rolling some content out on, because Facebook and Instagram, you have Reels.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing Reels on Facebook for the business, and it's very commercial-like, but
Right.
you'll get the family feeling. It's still me. I'm still me, myself. But he said, I want some of the Becker version for the business. So we're working on that. I'm working on content for that. And he was like, I didn't realize that you had that type of following. I said, well, you live under a rock. So
That's good.
yeah.
Now, I remember back when I was working in television, I was at Channel 31 in Huntsville. And I remember when Facebook really hit big. And our bosses were like, you better not be spending any time on Facebook. That is time you should be working. And then it's turned into Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and all these different platforms have become rivals of television. And so it quickly became a part of the industry that I was in. It was just funny to see how that worked, but it's so cool to see your boss saying, hey, I want you to spend more time on social media, but for the business.
Yes. And, I have a marketing background.
Yeah.
And, I know you can spend money with, Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. But, I think people really want to see, what makes your business. And, the whatever it is that makes you unique, and they want to see that. Sometimes it's not just a across the board streamlined commercial. It's just what makes your business.
Yeah.
And that's what they come and see you for. They're invested in you before they ever come to your business. So
That's right. It's some words of wisdom from the marketing side of Becker. And that's the reason I think why you've hit it so big on TikTok and Instagram is because, hey, you're just being you. You're owning that right now. You're being yourself. People love you for you, not for some kind of show that you put on. But this is actually Becker, right?
that's right. It's me. And, I've mentioned on social media platforms, I do get a lot of affirmations from my followers and such. And I've told them, I'm not perfect. No matter what you see on social media, I try to share the good, the bad, or not necessarily, I guess, the bad. I think everybody has situations that don't go their way sometimes. And that's just life. And I think how we react to that, or how we accept, what happens in our lives or deal with it. That says a lot about us. And I've not always been that way. And I don't always, handle situations in the best way. But, I think if we can, I think once we have that aha moment in our life, and I had that several years ago, like I said, Becker hasn't always been this way. And, but I woke up one day and I was like, hey, I think I want to try life at a different, I want to approach life in a different way. And I did. And so, and approach people a different way. And my life's been a whole lot better just doing it that way. It's not always reciprocated. Kindness is not always reciprocated. The way we treat others is not always reciprocated, but I think at the end of the day, if we just make the decision that, hey, I'm going to go out and be a better person, I'm going to be kind, I think at the end of the day, we feel better about it, regardless if it's reciprocated or not.
Yeah, I got you. And so you're dealing with life just on a daily basis, bringing us into it. There's got to be something that's gotten under your skin here lately. Something you're probably strategizing right now. How am I gonna handle this on TikTok? How am I gonna put this out there without getting anybody in trouble or putting out any names? So can we expect some kind of content like that coming out soon?
Yes, I did have a situation the other day. I witnessed somebody being one of the best ways, I guess, to get under my skin is I have such a soft spot for our elderly. And, I just love them so much because they have so much wisdom and, they just, they're just so sweet, and I witnessed somebody being so ugly to an elderly, I call him an elder of the community. Yeah. And it just got under my skin so bad, and of course, immediately in my human mind, I'm thinking, I hope you run out of gas on the way to the gas station. Or, I hope whatever you have in the refrigerator that you hope is there, I hope somebody ate it and you don't get to eat it. I hope you want to go to the bakery on Monday and too bad it's closed. Ha ha.
Wow.
At the same time, I have to reel that back and say, you don't know what kind of day they're having. They probably need some extra love too. But at the same time, I just wanted to grab that little old man and just hug him and say, I love you, even though that person's being a toot head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow. Oh, and speaking of the elderly, I understand you're working on some content of an elder kind of view. Like an older Becker, how's all that coming?
Well, I am getting the attire together.
Okay. All right.
And I'm on the search for a wig.
Okay. Now, are we looking for short? We're looking for long, because I might have a couple of short ones I could hook you up with.
I'm actually looking for a short one, and I really need it to be kind of either white or gray, either one. Mm-hmm. So search for that, and there's one other thing. I'm looking for a house coat, and I don't know if you've noticed people. I always say house coat, and I've said robe maybe one time, but my mother and my grandmother and my mama always called it a house coat instead of a robe. Yeah. And so looking for a specific house coat, and I think I'm going to post that on my TikTok to kind of say, hey, this is something that I'm looking for. On Mama's Family, she kind of wore something similar to it.
Okay.
So I'm kind of looking for something like that, but I'm really excited about it. I am working on the content, getting the writing down of how I want the character to be. And, she's going to kind of deal with everyday life too. You might see her around the grocery store one day. You might see her around. She might even, stop in at some restaurants or something,
Wow.
So.
Wow. Okay. Well, you've definitely piqued our interest. We can't wait to see this character of yours. And I think I do have a couple wigs that might help you out. So we got to get together. I'll get those to you. So yeah,
Okay. All right.
sounds like fun. But yeah, when you said you were working on this character, I automatically thought of Mama's Family. And so I know this is going to be absolutely hilarious. I can't wait to see it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know kids today, they have no idea like what that is.
Yeah.
And I grew up watching it. And it was just, I mean, it was just good fun. I mean, it was just good, funny TV.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think everybody could kind of relate to something on that show, you know, and they were just, to me, they were just good. But every person on that show, Carol Burnett, you know, all of them. What was the other one? Tim?
I can't remember his name, but I know.
Was it Tim Conley?
I think so. Yeah.
You know, we still watch them. My in-laws and us get together and we'll go on YouTube and watch the videos of that show. And it just was a really good show. And it was good laughter. I mean, you just felt so good after laughing that much. You know, it was like, man,
yeah.
that's tough.
That's good stuff. So just really looking forward to this. Thank you for keeping us in the loop. Thanks for carving out some time for us as well, Becca. This means a lot. It really does.
Yeah, of course, anytime. I look forward to this every week. I'm sorry I couldn't do it last week. We had so much going on and I was literally standing on my head. So it was good to get back in the routine of things.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I look forward to this every week.
Awesome. All right then. Well, hey, we'll keep our eyes peeled to TikTok and Instagram. We'll have to get on the I guess the business Facebook and Instagram reels too. We'll have to go over there, see what you're up to with them too. So how can we get in contact there? How can we find those channels?
So we are Legacy Living Maintenance on Facebook.
Okay.
Instagram, I'm still trying to figure out the Instagram because there is kind of a disconnect because there was one person taking care of social media at one time. So I'm trying to figure that out and get that kind of connected back together.
Yeah.
But that's the business name on Facebook, Legacy Living Maintenance. And so you can go over there and see some of the content there that I'm going to be putting out. And yeah, so.
Cool. And remind everybody how they can find you on TikTok and Instagram.
All right. So I'm the.Becker on TikTok. And then I'm just at Becka Duke over on Instagram.
Very good. Thanks again, Becca, for carving out some time. We can't wait to talk with you next week. And we'll keep our eyes peeled on your social media accounts and have to start liking and sharing some of this stuff. And I'm telling you, some of this stuff makes me chuckle. It's really good. Keep it up.
For sure. Well, just always remember, Becker loves y'all. I don't care who you are, whose you are. Becker loves you.
Oh, that's good stuff. Thanks again, Becca. And we'll talk with you next week.
All right. See ya.
See ya. All right. That's Becka Duke. Go over and follow her on TikTok and Instagram. Always a lot of fun. So glad that she carves out some time for us. All right. More great music headed your way. I got Ben Rector with Thank You. That's right now.
Thanks for the sunrise.